Can't you tell her when I'm sick?
You are sick. That's why she's here. Come on.
She pinch my cheek. I hate that.
Maybe she won't.
Hey, there's the kiddo. How you doing, Sickie?
No games. I think I'll leave you two.
I got you something.
What is it?
Open it up.
A book?
That's right. When I was your age, television was called books. And this isn't just any book. My father read it to me, I read it to your mother, and now I'm going to read it to you.
Has it got any sports in it?
Are you kidding? Fencing, fighting, monsters, chases, torture, revenge, miracles, and true love.
It doesn't sound too bad. I'll try and stay awake.
Well, that's very kind of you. Your vote of confidence is overwhelming. All right, let's see. The Princess Bride by S. Morgenstern. Chapter 1. Buttercup lived on a farm with her parents, and her favorite pastime was riding her horse, aptly named Horse. Buttercup was never one long for imagination. Her greatest pleasure came from ordering the farm boy around. His name was Wesley, but she never called him that. Isn't that a wonderful beginning?
Yeah, it's really good.
Nothing gave Buttercup more pleasure than giving the farm boy orders.
Farm boy, polish my horse's saddle. I want to see my face shining in it by morning.
As you wish. I ought to leave that lad naked, my will.
No, you'll spoil him.
He's slaved for many years. Hard work should be rewarded. You didn't bathe.
I did.
Not with water. You reek like a stallion.
Well, I have been riding all day.
You must bathe, Buttercup. The boys don't like their girls smelling a stable.
Oh, the boys. I do not care about the boys. Horse loves me, that's quite sufficient, thank you.
Well, I think you're too good for anybody, don't you?
No, I don't. I just like riding by myself.
Just let me fix your hair.
Quick, come!
What is it?
Look!
Well, you look. You know how.
The heart swells with the magnificence.
Well, what exactly is it?
You look. You know how.
The Count and the Countess.
What do you suppose they're doing?
Well, they must be meeting Prince Humperdinck someplace.
Hunting. That's what the prince does.
Oh, how lucky we are seeing them pass by.
Now I can die.
Please don't.
Here? My God, why?
Did you forget to pay your taxes?
Even if I did, they wouldn't need all of that to collect them.
Well, go see.
No, you go.
No, you go.
We'll both go.
Okay.
Cows! I would like to talk about cows.
Cows?
Your cows known throughout the lands of Florin to have the finest milk. I thought I might pry your secrets from you. I'm thinking of starting my own little dairy farm, didn't you know?
My cows.
This was all he could manage to say, because the truth was, he had terrible cows. Nothing but complaints from the other people in the village. And while things had improved since the farm boy had come to work for them, they were so far from Florin's finest. His wife was no dummy either. Not when it came to the quality of their livestock, that is.
Well, you see.
What would you say that the secret is, my dear?
There's so many.
You are childless, are you not?
No, sir.
Well, then let me see her.
Yeah. Buttercup.
How'd
No.
you know we had a daughter?
I guess. I figured it had to be one or the other. Some days I'm luckier than...
Oh, Buttercup, dear curtsy. Oh, God.
The Count and the Countess would like to know the secrets behind our cow's greatness.
Ask the farm boy. He tends them.
And is that the farm boy?
It is.
You, come here. Have you a name, farm boy?
Wesley, Countess.
Well, Wesley, we're all passionately interested in the subject of cows. We're practically reaching the point of frenzy. Why do you suppose, Wesley, that these cows are all the finest in Florin? What do you do with them?
I just feed them, Countess.
Show me how you do it, would you?
I'm sorry, feed the cows for you?
Right, lad.
When?
Now, leave me, Wesley. I burn to see you in action.
I'll help you.
Perhaps it's best if I just see how he does it. Alone.
I don't see what he does that's so special. He just feeds them.
Well, they must just like him personally. Oh, Buttercup, will you take Wesley his dinner? He's waiting with me.
I didn't excuse you. I don't like what you're doing with horse. What you're not doing is more to the point. I want him clean tonight. I want his hooves varnished tonight. I want his tail plaited and his ears massaged and his stable spotless this very evening. I want him glistening, and if it takes you all night, then it takes you all night.
As you wish. I thought horse has been looking rather well, actually.
You yourself said so yesterday.
I must be overtired, the excitement and all.
Oh, dear, rest then. Terrible things can happen when you're overtired. I was overtired the night your father proposed.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, Wesley, not her, she's so old. I love you. I know this may come something as a surprise since all you ever done is scorn you and taunt you and face you, but I have loved you for several hours and every second more. I love you so much more than 20 minutes ago that there cannot be a comparison. There's no room for anything but you. My arms love you. My ears adore you. My knees shake with blind affection. Do you want me to follow you for the rest of the world? I will do that. Do you want me to crawl? I will crawl. If there's anything that I can do for you, I will do for you. If there's anything I cannot do, I will learn to do. I know I can't compete with the Countess in skills or wisdom. I saw the way she looked at you. I saw the way you looked at her. Please, Wesley. Hey, I've never taught you that before, now have I? Oh, sweet, perfect Wesley, 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 Wesley. Give me a chance to win your love. Whoever could it be?
Wesley!
Wesley? Do I know, Wesley? Oh, farm boy, it's you. I've been feeling ever so slummy after that little joke I played on you. Of course, you knew I wasn't for a moment serious. We both know what I said. We both know the total impossibility of that ever happening.
I've come to say goodbye.
You're going to sleep, you mean, and come to say goodnight. How thoughtful you, farm boy.
No,
showing
I'm
me-
leaving.
Leaving now?
Yes.
Because of what I said this morning?
Yes.
Well, remember this. I won't take you back once the Countess is done with you. I don't care if you beg. Just because you're beautiful and perfect.
I'm going to America to seek my fortune. I'll save every penny, and when I have enough, I'll buy a farm and build a house and bed big enough for two.
You're just crazy to think the Countess is going to be happy in some rundown farmhouse in America. Not what she spends on clothes.
Stop talking about the Countess before you drive me mad. Do you understand anything that's going on here? You've never been the brightest, I guess.
Do you love me, Wesley? Is that it?
Do I love you? If your love were a grain of sand, mine would be a whole universe of beaches. If your
Wait,
love...
I don't understand that first one. So, my love is a grain of sand. Other thing, the universe. Help me, Wesley.
I've stayed all of these years because of you, Buttercup. See, I've lived my life with a prayer that at some sudden dawn you'll glance in my direction. Is this getting through to you, or do I need to keep going?
I'll never stop. But if you're teasing me, Wesley, then I'm just going to kill you.
How can you dream I might be teasing you?
So you never once said that you loved me.
Really? That's all you need? All right. I love you. Want it louder? I love you. Want me to spell it out? I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Want it backward? You love I.
You're teasing me now, aren't you?
Ow. Just a little. See, I've been saying it for so long, you just wouldn't listen to me. Every time you said, farm boy, do this, you thought I was saying as you wish. That's because you were hearing wrong. I love you is what it was. I have to go. I hate it, but I must.
I understand. Goodbye.
Bye.
I fear that I'll never see you again.
Of course you will.
But what if something happens to you?
Hear this. I promise I'll come for you.
But how can you be sure?
This is true love. You think this happens every day?
Without one kiss?
Hold it! What is this? Where's the sports? Is this a kissing book?
Wait, just wait.
No? Where's it good?
Keep your shirt on. Let me read. All right. Wesley didn't have enough money for marriage, so he saved up everything he had and moved to America. It was a very trying time for Buttercup.
I don't believe this.
Wesley didn't reach his destination. Halfway there, he was attacked by the dread pirate Roberts, who never left captives alive. When Buttercup learned he had been murdered,
Murdered by pirates is good.
Without warning at night.
By the dread pirate Roberts.
and for days she neither slept nor ate.
Are you all right?
I will never love again.
And she kept true to her promise to herself. Elsewhere, marriage plagued the mind of one of Thorin's royal family.
I'm sorry, Prince Humperdinck. I just don't understand why you won't marry Princess Narina.
Did you see her? She was bold! I'm not about to be seen with a princess whose skull reflects light! I just want someone who looks nice!
Wait, so she doesn't have to be able to hunt?
I don't care if she can spell!
So she just has to look nice. What if she's a commoner?
The commoner the better!
Then I believe I have exactly the woman you're looking for. She delivers milk in the morning.
And she's truly without question or possibility of error. Beautiful?
I personally scouted her for your lordship.
But she's a milkmaid. I don't know if I could wed one of them even under the best of conditions. People might snicker that she was the best I could do. But we've come so far, we might as well. I'll take her.
No one will snicker, I think.
I must court her now. I'm your prince, and you will marry me.
I am your servant and I refuse.
I am your prince, and you may not refuse.
I am your royal servant and I just did.
Refusal means death.
Well, kill me then.
I'm your prince, and I'm not that bad. Why would you rather be dead than be married to me?
Because marriage involves love and that's not a pastime at which I excel. I've tried it once and it ended badly, so I've sworn to never love another.
Love? Who said anything about love? Not me, I can tell you. Look, there must always be a male heir to the throne of Florin. That's me. Now, when the king dies, there won't be an heir, just a king. That's me again. So when that happens, I'll marry and have a son to keep the whole thing going. So, you can either marry me and be the richest, most powerful woman in 1,000 miles and bear me a son, or you can die in terrible pain in the very near future. Your choice.
I'll never love you.
Wouldn't want it if I had it.
Then, by all means, let us marry.
My people, a month from now, our country will celebrate its 500th anniversary. On that sundown, I will marry a woman who was once a commoner like yourselves, but you might not find her common now. Would you like to meet her? The Princess Buttercup.
Buttercup's emptiness consumed her. Although the law of the land allowed Prince Humperdinck to choose the bride of his choosing, she did not love him. The only joy she found was in her daily rides.
A word, my lady. We are but poor, lost circus performers. Is there a village nearby? There's nothing nearby. Not for miles.
Then there will be no one to hear you scream.
What is that you're ripping?
It's fabric from the uniform of an army officer of Gilder.
Who's Gilder?
The country across the sea, the sworn enemy of Florin. Go. The prince will suspect the Gilderians have abducted his love. Once he finds her body dead on the Gilder frontier, his suspicions will be totally confirmed.
You never said anything about killing anyone.
We've been hired to start a war. It's a prestigious line of work with a long and glorious tradition. If this goes perfectly, which it will, we'll be in continuous demand for our services.
I just don't think it's right killing an innocent girl.
Am I going mad, or did the word think escape your lips? You were not hired for your brains, you hippopotamic land mass.
I agree with Fezzik.
God kills all the time. If it does not bother him, do not let it bother you. Besides, what happens to her is not your concern. I will kill her. And remember this. Do not forget this. When I found you, you were so slubbering drunk you couldn't buy brandy. And you, friendless, brainless, helpless. Do you want me to send you back where you came from, unemployed in Greenland? Give me the girl. Out of the way. Use some help here. That's what I'm gonna hire you for.
Vizzini, she can fuss.
Fuss. I think she likes to scream at us.
Probably she means no harm.
She's really very short on charm.
Oh, got a great gift for rhyme.
Yes, some of the time.
Enough of that.
Fezzik, are there rocks ahead?
If there are, we'll all be dead.
No more rhymes. Now, I mean it.
Anybody want a peanut?
We reached the cliffs by dawn. Why are you doing that?
Making sure nobody's following us.
That would be inconceivable. I had planned for an hour of safety, and we still have 50 minutes left. We're miles ahead of everybody in safe safety.
Despite what you think, you will be caught, and the prince will see you all hanged.
Follow the next on this boat, Highness. The one you should be worried about is your own. Stop that! We're fine!
Are you sure nobody's following us?
As I told you, that will be absolutely, totally, and in all other ways inconceivable. No one in Gilder knows what we've done, and no one in Florin could have gotten here so fast. Out of curiosity, why do you ask?
Just I happen to look behind us and something is there.
What? Oh, it's probably some local fisherman out on a pleasure cruise at night through eel-infested waters. He's not, however, following us. It's coincidence and nothing more. Go on, go after her.
Swim?
I only doggy paddle.
Row then, row, come on, quickly. Left, veer left, no, left. Ugh. Do you hear that sound, Highness? Those are the shrieking eels. Don't believe me? Just wait. They always grow louder when they're about to feed on human flesh. If you swim back now, I promise no harm will come to you. I doubt you will get such an offer from the eels.
But she doesn't get eaten at this time.
What?
She doesn't get eaten by the eel. I'm explaining because you look nervous.
I wasn't nervous. I mean, maybe I was a little bit concerned, but that's not the same thing.
I can stop now if you want.
No, it's all right. You can keep going. If you want.
How kind. All right, let's. Do you know what that sound is, Your Highness?
Those are the shrieking eels.
We're past that, Grandma.
Are we? Oh, yes we are. All right, help me then. Let's see. She's in the water.
Yeah.
The eel was coming. You were frightened.
What?
I mean, she was frightened. She was frightened. The eel was charging her, and then.
Hey, put her down. If we'll have to swim.
We're okay, stay in the boat. He's right on top of us!
Well, whoever he is, he's too late. See? The cliffs of insanity. We're safe. Only Fezzik is strong enough to go up our way. He'll have to sail around for hours till he finds a harbor. If he is following us, which of course he's not within the realm of human experience, but if he is, we'll have to cut the rope when we reach the top so that he can't climb up after us. Quickly then! We have a princess to murder!
Don't say that with me, please.
Fezzik, you did wonderfully.
Ha! Did you do it?
Thank God, he did it!
Did what?
He let go of the rope in time.
Didn't fall? Inconceivable!
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. He's climbing!
Oh, wow, he has really good arms.
The only logical explanation for this is that he is simply an ordinary sailor who dabbles in mountain climbing as a hobby and who happens to have the same general final destination as we do. But in any case, he is with the princess and must therefore die. You, carry her. We'll head straight for the Gilbert frontier. Catch up when he's dead. If he falls, fine. If not, the sword.
I want to do him left-handed.
You know what a hurry we're in.
It's the only way I'm satisfied. Is my right? Over too quickly.
Take your way.
Inigo, be careful. Men in masks cannot be trusted.
I'm waiting!
Hello down there. I've been watching you.
That's nice.
Slow going?
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but this is harder than it looks. So I'd appreciate if you wouldn't distract me.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Do not suppose you could speed things up?
Look, if you're in such a hurry, you could throw down a rope or a tree branch or do anything useful.
I could do that. I've got some rope right here. But I don't think you'll trust me as I'm only waiting around to kill you.
Ah, that does put a dampener on our relationship. I'm afraid we'll have to wait.
But I promise not to kill you till you reach the top.
Aw, that's very comforting. But again, you'll have to wait.
I hate waiting. I could give you my word as a Spaniard.
No good. I've known too many Spaniards.
Going crazy up here.
Anytime you'd like to trade places, I'd be happy to accept.
I can just drop the rope and pull you up.
Yes, you could pull, but then again, you might let go. And seeing as you're in such a hurry to kill me, that would certainly get the job done, wouldn't it?
But you would not have known I was going to kill you unless I had been the one to tell you. That means you trust me, yes?
Frankly, and don't be offended, no.
You know no way you'll trust me.
Nothing comes to mind.
I swear on the soul of my father, Inigo Montoya, you will reach the top alive.
All right, throw the rope.
You coming?
Give me a moment.
We'll wait till you're ready. Thank you. I do not mean to pry, but do you happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand?
No? Just 5. Do you always begin conversations that way?
My father was slaughtered by a 6-fingered man. He was a great sword maker, my father. When the 6-fingered man appeared, he requested a special sword. My father took the job. He slaved for a year before he was finished.
I've never seen its equal.
When the 6-fingered man reappeared, he requested the sword, but at 1/10 his promised price. Naturally, my father refused. Without a word, the 6-fingered man slashed him through the heart. I loved my father, so naturally, challenged his murderer to a duel. I failed. Luckily, he left me alive and with the six-fingered sword. But he gave me these. How old were you? I was 11 at the time. But when I was strong enough, I dedicated my life to defend the offensive. The next time I see him, I will not fail. I will go up to him. I will say, hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. So you've done nothing but study swordplay for all these years? More pursue than study lately. But I cannot find him. I'm starting to lose confidence. I only work for Vizzini to pay the bills. Spent a lot of money in revenge. Well, I do hope you find him someday. You ready then? Whether I am or not, you've been more than fair. I just want to move this rock before we fight. A gentleman. Of course. You ready? You seem like a decent fellow. I'd hate to die. Begin. You okay? I'm fine. I'm only teasing. Okay. Aha! Aha! But you usually have to defense against me, huh? Well, I thought it fitting considering the rocky terrain. And naturally expect me to attack with Capo Ferro? Well, I thought Thibault cancels out Capo Ferro. Wouldn't you agree? Yes. Unless the user knows Agrippa, which I do. You're wonderful! Thank you. I've worked hard to become so. I admit it. You're better than I am. And why are you smiling? Because I know something you don't know. And what is that? I'm not left-handed. You're amazing. It ought to be after 20 years. You know, there's something I have to tell you. Tell me. I'm not left-handed either. Oh. Huh? Thank you. Who are you? No one of consequence. I must know. Get used to the disappointment, okay? Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha! Ha ha! What? Your shoes untied? No, I will not fall for that. What is that? What? Where? Ah! Hey! Go ahead. Nice try. Kill me quickly. I would sooner destroy stained glass window than kill an artist like yourself. But I can't have you following me. Please understand, I hold you in the highest respect.
There was a mighty duel here. It raged all over. They were both masters. Who won?
How did it end?
The loser went off in that direction, and the winner followed these footprints for Gilder.
Oh, shall we track them both?
No, the loser means nothing. Only the princess matters.
Could this be a trap?
I always think everything's a trap. That's why I'm still alive.
Oh.
do I do?
What do you kill him? Your way.
Oh, my way. Wait, Bazzini, which way is my way?
Stay there. Pick up that rock. Go on. Stand behind this stump. Listen. When the man comes running around the bend, smash his head with the rock. Wait.
My way's not very sportsmanlike. I didn't have to miss. I did that on purpose.
Okay, I believe you. What happens now?
We fight as God intended. Sportsmanlike. No tricks, no weapons. Just skill against skill alone.
So you put down your rock, I'll put down my sword, and we'll kill each other like civilized people?
I could kill you now.
Okay, I'll put the sword down. If I'm being completely honest, you are a lot stronger than you look.
It's not my fault being the strongest. I don't even exercise.
Look, are you teasing me or what?
I just want you to feel you're doing well. I'd hate for you to die embarrassed.
Thank you. Aha! And a good thing, too.
Why do you wear a mask? You're burned by acid or something like that?
Oh no, my face is fine. It's just they're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will wear them in the future. You'd look nice in one.
I just realized why you give me so much trouble.
And why is that?
Well, you see, you use different tactics when you're battling a lot of people, and I've been working for a charity battling local saints and stuff like that.
Why should that make any difference?
Well, you see, you use different skills when you're battling half a dozen people than when you only have to be worried about just one.
I do not envy the headache you'll have when you awake. But in the meantime, rest well and dream of large women. They've defeated the giant! What? There'll be great suffering in Gilder if she dies! So it would seem.
And it has come down to you, but more importantly, it has come down to me.
And so it would seem as well.
If you wish her dead, by all means, keep moving forward.
Let me explain.
You're killing her! Besides, there's nothing to explain. You're trying to kidnap what I've rightfully stolen.
Let me explain.
There's nothing you can tell me that I don't already know. Although I have not had the schooling equal to some, for knowledge outside of books, there is no one in the world close to me. People say I read minds, but that is not true. I merely predict the truth, using logic and wisdom.
Perhaps an arrangement can be reached.
There will be no arrangement.
There can be no arrangement where an
I'm
impasse.
afraid so. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match in my brains.
You're that smart?
Oh, that's smart. There are no words to contain all my wisdom. I am so cunning, crafty, and clever, so filled with deceit, so shrewd, cagey as well as calculating, as diabolical as I am, both kind, as tricky as I am, untrustworthy. Well, I told you there were not yet words invented to describe how great my brain is, but let me put it this way so that someone like you can understand. The world is several million years old, and I'm speaking to you. Several billion people have at one time
time or another trod upon it, but I, Vizzini the Sicilian, am, speaking with pure candor and modesty, the slickest, sleekest, slyest, and wiliest fellow who ever have come down the pike. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
Really? Well, in that case, I'd like to challenge you to a battle of wits.
For the princess.
Yes.
To the death.
Yes.
I accept.
Good. Pour the wine.
I'm afraid you'll have to do it yourself.
Smell this. Do not touch.
I smell nothing.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. Ever heard of it?
Yes, actually.
It's odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in any liquid, and is one of the more deadly poisons. Don't suppose you can hand me the goblets?
I don't think so. Take them yourself. My knife does not leave her throat. I'm in trouble.
Do you mind?
Of course.
Thank you. The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you decide, we both drink and find out who is right and who is dead.
But it's so simple. All I have to do is divine from what I know of you. Are you the sort of man to put the poison into his own goblet or his enemy? Now, a clever man would put the poison into his own goblet, since he would know that only a great fool would reach for what was given. I'm not a great fool, so I can clearly not choose the wine in front of me. If you must have known I was not a great fool, you would have counted on it, so I can clearly not choose the one in front of you.
So you made your decision?
Not remotely, because iocane comes from Australia, as everyone knows. And Australia, as everyone knows, is entirely populated with criminals. And criminals are used to not having people trust them. You are not trusted by me, so I can clearly not choose the one in front of you.
Continue.
I intend to. Now you would have known, I would have known about criminals, criminal behavior, and you would have suspected I would have known about the powder's origin. So you would have known I knew not to choose the one in front of you.
Okay, you're just stalling
You'd
now.
like to think that, wouldn't you? No, I'm simply relishing. No one's challenged my mind in years. I love it.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Wait till I get going. You bested my giant, which means you're exceptionally strong. So you could have put the poison into your own goblet, trusting on your strength to save you, so I can clearly not choose the one in front of you. But you've also bested my Spaniard, which means you must have studied. And in studying, you must have learned that man is mortal, and would have wanted to put the poison as far away from yourself as possible, so you can clearly not choose the one in front of me.
Okay, you're just trying to trick me into giving something away. It won't work.
It has worked. You've given everything away. I know where the poison is.
Only a genius could have deduced that
Oh,
much.
how fortunate for me that I happen to be one.
Oh, really? Then make your choice.
I will, and I choose. What in the world could that be?
What? Where? I don't see anything. There's nothing there.
I could have sworn I saw something. Okay, no matter.
Why are you laughing?
No reason. I'll tell you in a minute. For now, let's drink. Me from my glass and you from yours.
You guessed wrong.
Oh, you only thought I guessed wrong. You fool! You've fallen victim to one of the classic blunders. The first is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known as this. Never get involved against the Sicilian when death is on the line.
You killed her.
I let her die laughing.
Who are you?
No one to be trifled with, and that is all you need to know.
I think it was your glass that was poisoned this whole time.
They were both poisoned. I've spent the last few years building an immunity to iocane. Let's go, Highness. Pick it up. Iocane. I bet my life on it. Those are the princess's footprints. She was alive, or at least was an hour ago. If she is otherwise when we find her, I shall be very put out. Rest, Highness.
If you'll release me, whatever you ask for ransom, you'll get it, I promise you.
Oh, and what is that worth? The promise of a woman? You're very funny, Highness.
I was giving you a chance. No matter where you take me, there's no greater hunter than Prince Humperdinck. He could track a falcon on a cloudy day. He will find you.
Oh, you think your dearest love will save you?
I never said he was my dearest love. And yes, he will save me, that I know.
Oh, so you admit to me you do not love your fiancé?
He knows I do not love him.
You're not capable of love is what you mean.
I have loved more deeply than a killer like yourself could ever dream.
It was a warning, Highness. The next time my hand flies on its own. Where I come from, there are penalties when a woman lies.
I know who you are. Your cruelty reveals everything. You're the dread pirate Roberts, admit it.
With pride. What can I do for you, Highness?
You can die slowly, cut into 1,000 pieces.
Hardly complimentary. Why lose your venom on me?
You killed my love.
It's possible. I kill a lot of people. Who is this love of yours? Another prince like this one? Ugly, rich, scabby?
No, a farm boy. Poor. Poor and perfect. With eyes like the sea after a storm. On the high seas, your ship attacked, and the dread pirate Roberts never leaves prisoners.
I can't afford to make exceptions. Once word leaks that a pirate has gone soft, it's nothing but work, work, work.
You mock my pain.
Life is pain, Highness. If anyone says anything different, they're selling something. I think I remember this farm boy of yours. That'd be what, 5 years ago? Oh, does it bother you to hear?
Nothing you say will upset me.
Well, he died well. That should please you. No bribe attempts or blubbering. He simply said, "Please, I need to live." It was the please that caught my mind. See, when I asked him what was so important, he spoke of a girl of surpassing beauty and faithfulness. You should thank me for killing him before he found out what you really are.
And what am I?
Faithfulness, he talked of, madam. Your enduring faithfulness. Now, when you found out your farm boy was dead, did you get engaged to your prince that same day? Or did you wait a whole week out of respect for the dead? Did you even feel pain? Can you feel anything? Admit to me, you felt nothing.
You mocked me once. Never do it again. I died that day. And you can die too for all I care.
As you wish.
Oh, my sweet Wesley, what have I done? You're alive.
I promised I'd come for you, Buttercup. Why didn't you wait?
Well, you were dead.
Death can't stop true love. It can only delay it for a little while.
I'll never doubt again.
There'll never be a need.
Oh, no! They're kissing again. You have to hear the kissing part.
You know, someday you might not mind so much.
Skip onto the fire swamp. That sounded cool.
It's kind of disturbing how all you want to hear is the violent parts. But you're sick, so I'll humor you. All right, let's see. Yes. Wesley and Buttercup raced along the ravine floor.
Ha! Your pig fiance is too late. A few more steps and we'll be safe inside the fire swamp.
We'll never survive.
Oh, you're just saying that no one else ever has. You know what? It's not that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but the trees they're quite nice. Singed a bit, are you?
Just a bit. You?
I'm fine. These fireballs are a little testy. It's quite an adventure. But in a few more steps, this will all be but a happy memory, because Robert's ship is anchored at the far end, and I, as you know, am Robert's.
But how's that possible since he's been marauding 20 years and you only left me 5 years ago?
I myself am often surprised at life's little quirks. before about saying please was true. It intrigued Roberts, my descriptions of your beauty. Finally, Roberts decided something. He said, "All right, Wesley, I've never had a valet. You can try it for tonight. I'll most likely kill you in the morning." For 3 years, he said that. "All right, Wesley, good work today. I'm going to kill you in the morning." It was a fine time for me. I learned to fence, to fight, anything anyone would teach me. Me and the captain eventually became friends, and then it happened.
What? Go on.
Well, Dread Roberts took me to his cabin and told me a secret. He said, "I'm not the real Dread Pirate. My name is Ryan, and I inherited this from the previous Dread Pirate. But he was not the real one either. He was some man named Cumberbund. The real Dread Pirate Roberts has been retired for 15 years and is living like a king in Patagonia. Ryan told me that the secret behind being the Dread Pirate was the name. See, no one would ever surrender to just a regular Dread Pirate Wesley. So we sailed ashore, took aboard an entirely new crew, and Ryan stayed aboard his first mate, all the while calling me Roberts. Once the crew believed, Ryan left, and I've been the Dread Pirate ever since. But now that I found you, I shall retire and hand the name over to someone else to hold you. Let go of her! Get back.
You'll never make it. You might as well just die here.
Oh, no, don't say that. See, we've practically already survived. What are the 3 dangers of the fire swamp? 1, the fire spurts, but those are very easily avoidable. And 2, the crabapple trees. But you were smart enough to find out what they look like, so we don't have to worry about them anymore.
Wesley, what about the ROUS?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think those exist. I guess they do exist.
We did it.
See, now, that wasn't so terrible, was it? Surrender! Oh, you mean you wish to surrender to me? Very well, I accept.
I give you full marks for bravery, now don't mark yourself a fool.
Oh, but how will you capture us? We know the secrets of the fire swamp, and we can thrive here quite happily for some time. So whenever you feel like dying, come join us.
I tell you once again, surrender!
It will not happen.
Surrender!
Death first!
Will you promise not to hurt him?
What was that?
What was that?
If we surrender and I return with you, will you promise not to hurt this man?
May live 1,000 years and never hunt again.
Then we cannot ask for more than his truth.
Truth is that you'd rather live with your prince than die with your love?
I would rather live than die, I admit it.
This is true love, madam.
I can live without love. He is a sailor on the pirate ship Revenge. Promise me you will return him there at once.
I swear it will be done.
I thought you were dead once and it nearly destroyed me. I could not bear it if you died again. Not when I could save you.
As soon as we're out of eyesight, take him back to Florin and throw him in the pit of despair.
I swear it will be done. Come, sir. We must get you to your ship.
We are men of action. Lies do not become us.
Well spoken, sir.
Wait a second.
What is it?
You have 6 fingers on your right hand. There was a man looking for...
She's been like this ever since the fire swamp. It's my father's failing health that's upsetting her.
Oh, of course.
The king died that very night. Before the next dawn, Humperdinck and Buttercup were married. And at noon, faced her subjects again, this time as their queen.
Wait, Grandma, you read that wrong. She doesn't marry Humperdinck. She marries Wesley.
I'm just sure. After everything he did for her, it just wouldn't be fair.
Well, why does it have to be fair? Life isn't always fair. Where is that written?
I'm telling you, you're messing up. Now get it right.
Would you like me to continue?
Yes?
All right, drop the attitude. Shush, and let me read. She faced her subjects again at noon, this time as their queen.
My father's last words were, "Love her as I love her, and there will be joy." My people, your queen, Queen Buttercup.
Because you are not worthy of cheers. You had love in your hands and you gave it up. And for what?
But they would have killed Wesley if I hadn't done it.
Your true love lives and you gave it up for gold. True love saved her in the fire swamp and she treated it like garbage. And that's what she is. Garbage.
But I gave my word to the prince. He gave me his.
Ask her how she got through the fire swamp. Ask her if she did it alone. She threw her love away to be the queen of garbage. So bow down to her if you want. Bow to her. Bow to the queen of slime, the queen of manure, the queen of putrescence. Bow! Rubbish, grime, muck. Bow! Cheer for the queen of cesspools if you want. Rainbow for the queen of odor. But not I. Not I. Bow! Bow!
It was 10 days till the wedding. The king still lived, and Buttercup's nightmares were steadily growing worse.
See? Didn't I tell you she never married that rotten Humperdinck?
Yes, my apologies. You're very smart. Now shut up!
It comes to this. In the fire swamp, I made the worst mistake in all of the world. I love Wesley. I always have. And it seems to me I always will. But I did not know this when you came to me. I didn't even know Wesley was alive. Please believe what I'm about to say. When you say I must marry you or face death, I answer kill me. I mean that. If you say I must marry you in 10 days, please believe I will be dead by morning.
I admit when we became engaged, there was to be no love involved. And that was as much my choice as it was yours, though to notion may have come from you. But certainly you may have noticed a certain warming in my attitude these past months.
I have. You have been both sweet and noble.
Thank you. Then I hope you appreciate how hard it is for me to say this. But I would rather die myself than cause you grief and unhappiness in standing in the way of you marrying the man you love. Consider our wedding off.
Thank you so much. I will bless you all my days for your kindness.
Now, you return this Wesley to his ship? Yes! We will simply alert him. But, my beloved, are you sure he still wants you? After all, it was you who did the leaving in the fire swamp, and pirates are not exactly men of their words.
My Wesley will always come for me.
Very well. Then I propose a deal. You write 4 copies of a letter. I will send my 4 fastest ships, 1 in each direction. The pirate ship Revenge is always close to Florida this time of year. We'll simply run up the white flag and deliver your message. If you'll have you, bless you both. But if not, please consider me an alternative to suicide. Are we agreed?
Where am I?
The pit of despair. Don't even.
Don't even think about trying to escape. Chains are far too thick. Don't dream of being rescued either. The only way in and out is the secret. And only Prince, the Count, and I know the way.
So I'm here till I die?
Until they kill you, yeah.
Why bother healing me?
Well, the Prince and the Count always insist that everyone be healthy before they're broken.
So it's to be torture. I can cope with torture. But, don't believe me?
When you survive the fire swamp, that must mean you're very brave. But no one was brave.
The machine!
My letter. I cannot make it right.
Don't worry, my love. Here, why don't you read it to me? Maybe I can help.
My dear Wesley, my farm boy, my sweet, my passion, my only, my own. Come back, please. I shall kill myself otherwise. Yours in torment, Buttercup. Do you think I'm throwing myself at him?
You are a bit forward, and it doesn't leave him a great deal of room to maneuver.
Will you help me to improve it then?
I will do what I can, my sweet lady. But first, perhaps you can tell me a little about him. I mean, is he really so perfect?
Not so much perfect, but it's wonderful. Kind of flawless, more or less magnificent, without blemish, rather on the ideal side. Am I being helpful?
I think emotions are clouding your objectivity just a bit. Is there nothing this Wesley can't do?
It's not so much there's nothing he can't do, more that he can do it better than anybody else.
So, for example, if you wanted to hunt, he could out-hunt again, for example, someone such as myself.
Oh yes, I think he could quite do so easily, but he happens to not like hunting, at least to my knowledge. But then again, I never knew he was so interested in rock climbing, but he's scared because of the standing under the most adverse conditions, and everyone agrees that's not the easiest thing in the world to do.
Then why don't you start your letter with Divine Wesley to appeal to his sense of modesty?
Does divine begin with D-E or D-I?
D.I., my sweet creature.
Due to Buttercup's simplicity, it took 3 hours to compose the letter. Prince Humperdinck asked small personal questions of Wesley here and there without gaining her attention. This led to Buttercup inadvertently revealing many of Wesley's deep fears, which the prince planned on using against him later on.
Thank you so much for all your help. I could have never gotten through it without you.
It was nothing, really. Now, I'll get this sent to your love as soon as possible.
Again, thank you for all of this.
It was nothing. Really.
Your princess is really a winning creature. Perhaps, but her appeal is undeniable.
Oh, I know. The people are quite taken with her. You know, I thought it was clever to hire Vizzini to murder her on their engagement date, but it's going to be so much more moving when I strangle her on our wedding night. You know, when the people find out she's dead, they'll be truly outraged. They'll demand we go to war.
Oh, are we coming down to the pit tonight? Wesley's got his strength back, and I'm starting him on the machine tonight.
Tyrone, you know how much I love watching you work. But I've got my country's 500th anniversary to plan, my wedding to arrange, my wife to murder, and Gilda to blame for it. I'm swamped.
Get some rest. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. Beautiful, isn't it? It took me half a lifetime to invent it. I'm sure by now you've discovered my deep and abiding interest in pain. At present, I'm writing a definitive work on the subject, so I want you to be completely honest with me on how the machine makes you feel. This being a first try, I'll use the lowest setting. As you know, the concept of the suction cup is centuries years old. Well, that's really all this is. But instead of sucking water, I'm sucking life. I just suck 1 year of your life away. I might one day go as high as 5, but I really do not know what that would do to you. So let's just stick with what we have. What did this do to you? And remember, this is for posterity, so be completely honest with me. How do you feel? Interesting.
Yelling. As Chief Enforcer of Florin, I trust you with this secret. Killers from Gilder plan to infiltrate the Thieves' Force and murder my wife on our wedding night. My spy network has said no such news.
Any word from Wesley?
Too soon, my love. Patience.
He will come for me.
But of course. I will not have her killed. I want the Thieves' Force emptied and its inhabitants arrested.
My regular enforcers will be inadequate.
Then form a bird squad. I want the Thieves' Force emptied before I wed.
It won't be easy, sire.
Try running the world someday.
Oh,
I'm waiting for you, Bazzini. You told me to go back to the beginning. So I have. This is where I am, and this is where I'll stay. I will not be moved. Ho there. I did not ho there. Keep it.
But the prince gave orders.
So did Bazzini. When you finish a job, you go back to the beginning. This is where we got the job, so this is the beginning. And I'm waiting for Bazzini.
You, brute, come here.
I'm waiting for Bazzini.
Hello?
It's you!
True. You don't look so good. Ugh, you don't smell so good either.
Perhaps not. I'm fine.
Fezzik and Inigo were finally reunited. Fezzik took great care in inviting his inebriated friend, told Inigo all about Zini's death and Count Rugen, the six-finger man. Considering Inigo's lifelong search, he did produce surprisingly well. Fezzik helped nurse Inigo back to health.
Enough! Enough! Where is this Rugen so I may kill him?
He's with the prince in the castle. The castle's guarded by at least 30 men.
How many can you handle?
I think only 10.
That leaves 20 for me. At best I cannot defeat that many. I need Bazzini to plan.
But Vizzini's dead.
No, not Bazzini. I need the man in black.
The man in black.
He bested you with strength, your greatness. He bested me with steel. He must have outthought Bazzini. And a man who can do that can plan my castle onslaught any day. Let's go!
Go where?
Find the man in black, obviously.
But you don't know where he is.
Do not bother me with such trifles. For 20 years at last, my father's soul will rest at peace. There will be blood tonight!
The report? The thieves' fortress is empty. 30 men guard the castle gates.
Double. I want my princess safe.
The gate, my lord, has but one key. And, as you can see, I carry that.
Ah, my Dulcet darling. Tonight we marry. And tomorrow, your men will escort us to the Florida Channel where every ship in my armada waits to escort us to our honeymoon.
Every ship but your fastest steamer. Every ship but the four you sent?
Oh, of course. How forgetful am I? Naturally not those four.
Your Majesty.
You never sent the ship. Don't bother lying to me anymore.
Whatever was done for your own good.
Somehow I don't think so.
You're just nervous. Even I'm nervous. I mean, we are getting married after all, and we have every right to be.
You can't be more wrong, you know. I'm very calm. And it doesn't matter if you sent the ships or not. My Wesley will come for me.
You're a very silly girl. Maybe you should go to your room.
You're right. I am a silly girl for not realizing sooner that you are nothing but a coward with a heart full of fear.
You say that I, the greatest hunter in the world, am a coward?
I do indeed. I've gotten a lot smarter as I age, and I say you only have to hide from yourself what you really are. You are helpless and you are weak.
I would not say such things if I were you.
Why not? You cannot hurt me. Now, Wesley and I are joined by the bonds of love, and you cannot track that. Not with 1,000 bloodhounds, nor can you break it. Not with 1,000 swords. When I say you are a coward, that is only because you are the slimiest weakling to ever call the earth.
I would not say such things if I were you! You two truly loved each other, and for that you would have been happy. No couple in a century has that chance, no matter what the storybook said. So, I think no man in a century will suffer as much as you! Not the 50!
Do you hear that? It's the sound of ultimate suffering.
What?
My heart made that sound the night Rugen slaughtered my father. The man in black makes it now.
The man in black?
His true love is marrying another tonight. Or else has cause for ultimate suffering. Where's the man in black? You get this from this grove, yes?
It's confidential.
That is confidential information.
Fezzik, jog her memory.
Inigo, I think I jogged her too hard.
Father, I have failed you for 20 years. But now our misery can end. Somewhere close by is a man who can help us. But I cannot find him alone. I need you, Father. Please, guide my sword. Guide my sword. Fezzik, I think we're all right now.
I just feel so safe with you.
At the bazaar place. What's your balance?
Inigo?
Yes.
If I tell you something, will you promise not to laugh at me or be mean to me or mock me?
My word?
I'm just scared to pieces.
Be sure it ceases.
That's a wonderful rhyme.
All right. It's this way. Don't be frightened.
I'm not.
Close enough. Don't say it.
He's dead.
Wait, Grandma, what did Fezzik mean he's dead? Leslie's only faking, right?
Do you want me to continue?
Who gets Humperdinck?
I don't understand.
Who gets Humperdinck? At the end, someone's got to do it. Is it Inigo? Who?
No one. He lives.
Jesus, Grandma! What did you read me this thing for?
You know what? You're getting very into this, and you're very sick in more ways than one. So I think we should be done for today.
No! I'm alright. Sit down, okay?
Alright. You're sure? Alright. We were in the pit of despair.
My name is Inigo Montoya, son of Domingo Montoya, and I do not accept this! Fezzik, bring the body.
The body?
Do you have any money?
I have a little.
Just hope it's enough to buy a miracle, that's all.
Subject. You know what? While you're at it, why don't you give me a nice paper cut and pour lemon juice on it? We're closed. Out. Shoot. Out of my house. Get out. Beat it, or I will call the brute squad. I'm on the brute squad.
You tiny thing, brute squad?
We need a miracle. It's very important.
Look, I'm retired. And besides, why would you want someone the king's stinking son fired? I might kill whoever you want to get a miracle.
He's already dead.
Is he? I'll take a look. Bring him in. Finish it. You're playing the wrong game the entire time. Oh, gently. Well, my word. Oh, I've seen worse.
Sir.
Huh?
We are in a terrible rush.
Don't rush me, Sonny. You are Shamira command, you get rotten miracles. I was feeding my witch and you came. I need to finish that now. You won't believe what I've got over here. A giant on a Spaniard.
A giant on a lanyard?
A Spaniard!
Oh.
Scars and everything, a real tough cookie.
Oh. Let them steal whatever they want. What are we ever fighting over?
They don't want to steal. They want to buy.
Do they?
They got a dead guy they want in America.
Well, you were always good at dead. You have nothing else going on today. Why not take it?
Well, I don't know how much miracles are worth anymore. Prices may have skyrocketed.
50. If they've got 50, consider it. If not, out they go.
How much you got?
65.
Sheesh! I've never worked for so little, except once. And that was a very noble cause. Now, excuse me. My witch must be finished eating now. I need to belch her. No good. They got 20.
Wow. We are almost out of chocolate powder. 20 could help us with barterers tomorrow.
No more chocolate powder.
Maybe if they've got a good cause, you could lower your price. See what they need, a miracle.
You're a pushy lady. All right. What's so special that I should bring this particular fella back?
It's a very noble cause, sir. He has 15 children on the brink of starvation and a crippled wife.
You're a rotten liar.
I need him to help avenge my father, dead these 20 years.
Your first year was better. Where's that Bellows? You know what? He probably owes you money. We'll ask him.
He's dead, he can't talk.
Look who knows so much. It just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead. Please open his mouth. Now, close his mouth. Now, mostly dead. Mostly dead is slightly alive. Now, with all dead, there's only one thing you can do.
What's that?
Go through his clothes and look for loose change. Hey! Oh. Hey, what's so important? What you got here that's worth living for? Give me space, out of my way.
True love! You heard him? You could have asked for a noble cause.
Sonny, true love is the greatest thing in the world, except for a nice MLT. A mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich where the mutton is nice and lean and the tomato, it's ripe. They're so perky. I love that.
So you'll save him?
Yes, absolutely. I would have saved him if he had said true love. But he clearly said to blade. And since F's are the most difficult letter for corpses to matter, it comes out in a V sound. So to blave clearly means to bluff. So you were probably playing cards and he cheated.
Liar! Liar, liar!
Get back, witch!
I'm not the witch, I'm your wife! After what you just said, I'm not sure I want to see that anymore!
You never had it so good?
True love, Max, true love, even I can hear it!
Don't say another word, Valerie! Don't clean the
He's
dishes!
rejected you because he's afraid. Ever since that Prince Humperdinck fired him, his confidence is shattered.
Why'd you say that name? You promised me you'd never say that name!
Oh, what? Humperdinck. 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 Humperdinch.
I'm not listening!
A life is expiring and you don't have the decency to say why you won't help.
Nobody's hearing nothing!
Humperdinck. Humperdinck.
Wait, shut up! Wait! I bring him back. I bring him back. Hokey pokey. Zephyrs.
Humiliations galore!
That's a noble cause. Give me 65. We're on the job.
Come on, let's go.
Boom! Lash! Huzzah! Are those your toenails? Throw them in. Shimmer, sparkles, glitter. Ta-da!
That's a miracle pill?
The chocolate coating makes it go down easier, but you have to wait 15 minutes before full potency, and you shouldn't go swimming for what?
An hour!
An hour!
A good hour, yes. Good hour.
Thank you.
Of course.
For everything.
Yes.
Don't scratch my table.
It's okay, he's dead. Thank you.
Bye-bye, boys.
Thank you.
Yes.
For everything. Really.
Bye. Do you think I could have this? First you take my time, now my cake. Why don't you take my wife?
No, don't even.
Have fun storming the castle.
You think it'll work?
It'll take a miracle. Bye! Amigo, there's more than 30.
What's the difference? We've got him. I always have confidence in you. Now, help me. We have to force feed him. Open his mouth, tilt his head back. How long do you think this will take?
Your guess is as good as mine.
I'll take you both. I'll kill you both. Ow.
Why won't my arms move?
Well, you've been mostly dead all day.
You have Miracle Max, make a pill to bring you back. Who are you? Are we enemies? Why am I on this wall? Where's Buttercup? Let me explain. No, it's too much. Let me sum up. Humperdinck is marrying Buttercup in less than half an hour. So we must get in, break up the wedding, steal the princess, and escape. After I kill Ruby. That doesn't leave much time for dilly-dallying.
You've just wiggled your fingers. That's wonderful.
I've always been a quick healer. Now, what are our liabilities? There's but one work. Let me show you. There is but one working castle gate, and it's guarded by 30 men. I see. And our assets? Your brains, physical strength, my steel. That's it?
Impossible. If I had a month to plan, maybe I could come up with something. But this... Nope.
You just wiggled your head. That's wonderful.
Doesn't that make you happy?
Your steel, your strength, and my brains against 60 men in a guarded castle gate, and a little head jiggle is supposed to make me happy? If only we had a cart, I could work with that.
Where'd that cart the albino had go?
Over by the albino, I think.
Why didn't you say that in the first place? Well, if I had a Holocaust cloak, then we'd be really set.
There, we cannot help you.
Well, this deal.
Where'd you get that?
I'm Miracle Max's. He said it fit me so nice that I could keep it.
That works. All right, pick me up.
Aha! Hey, grab my sword.
Now, I'll also need a sword eventually.
Why? You can't carry one.
That's hardly common knowledge, is it?
What do we do when we get inside?
Well, there may be some issues.
I'll say. Once we get in, how do I find the Count? Once I find the Count, how do I find you again? Once I find you again, how do we escape?
Amigo!
What?
Stop pestering him. He's had a hard day.
Right, sorry.
Thank you, Cesar.
Amigo,
what?
I hope you do.
Me too.
You seem very excited, my little muffin.
Should I be?
Brides often are, so I'm told.
I do not marry tonight. My Wesley will save me.
I am the Dread Pirate Robber. There will be no survivors. My men are here and I am here. But soon you will not be here.
Stand your ground, men! Stand your ground!
The Dread Pirate Robber takes no survivors. Your worst nightmare is about to come true.
Stay where you are! Stay where you are!
The Dread Pirate Robber is here for your soul.
Give us the gate key.
I have no gate key.
Fezzik, rip his arms off.
Oh! You mean this gate key?
Yes, that one.
Truly.
Could you hurry up?
am the Red Pirate Brother.
Here comes my Wesley now.
Your Wesley is dead. I killed him myself.
Then why is there fear behind your eyes?
And do you, Princess Butterfly?
Man and wife, man and wife.
Man and wife.
Please take the queen back to the honeymoon suite. I'll be there shortly. Come on.
You didn't come.
Strange wedding.
Yes, a very strange wedding.
What was that for?
Because you've been so kind to me. And I won't be seeing you again since I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
Wouldn't that be nice? Honey, she kissed me.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Fezzik! He's getting away! Hurry, Fezzik!
I can't leave him.
He's getting away! Now, Fezzik, now!
I promise I'll be back.
Hurry! Sorry, Father. I tried.
You must be that little Spanish brat I taught a lesson to all those years ago. That's simply marvelous. Have you been chasing me your entire life, only to fail now? I think that's the worst thing I've ever heard. That's simply marvelous. Good heavens! Are you still trying to win? You've got an overdeveloped sense of vengeance. That's gonna get you into trouble someday.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that!
Aha! Stop! What? Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya! You killed my father! Prepare to die! No! Offer me money! Yes! Power 2, offer me that!
All I have is more!
Anything I want!
Anything you want!
I want my father back, you son of a bitch!
There's a shortage of perfect breasts in the world, Highness. It would be a pity to damage yours.
Oh, Wesley, why won't you hold me?
Gently.
That's all you can think to say right now is gently.
Gently.
Oh, Wesley, will you ever forgive me?
What hideous sin have you committed lately?
I got married. It all happened so fast I didn't mean to.
It didn't happen.
But it did, I was there.
It didn't happen.
But he said man and wife.
Did you say I do?
Well, no, he sort of skipped that part.
Well, then it didn't happen. If you didn't say it, you didn't do it. Wouldn't you agree, Your Highness?
A technicality that will shortly be remedied. But first, to the death.
No, to the pain.
I don't think I'm familiar with that phrase.
I'll explain, and I'll use small words too, so someone like you can understand. You warthog-faced buffoon.
I do believe this is the first time any man has dared insult me.
Oh, and it won't be the last. To the pain means the first thing you lose will be both your feet at the ankles, then your right hand at the wrist, then your left hand. Next, your nose.
And then my tongue, I suppose. I killed you too quickly last time. A mistake I will not duplicate tonight.
I wasn't finished! The next thing you will lose will be your right eye, followed by your left eye.
And then my ears, I understand. Let's get on with it.
Wrong! And let me tell you why. So that every babe who shrieks at your approach will be yours to cherish. Every woman who cries out, "Dear God, what is that thing?" will resonate in your perfect ears. That's what to the pain means, Your Highness. I leave you wallowing in freakish misery forever.
I think you're bluffing.
It's possible, pig. It's perfectly conceivable, you miserable, vomitous mass, that I'm simply lying here because I lack the strength to stand. But then again, maybe I have the strength after all. Drop your sword! Very good. Have a seat. Tie him up, Highness. Make it as tight as you like.
As you wish.
Where's Fezzik? I thought he was with you. No. Oh. Help him!
Why does Wesley need helping?
He barely has the strength to stand.
I knew it! I knew he was bluffing! I knew.
You want me to dispatch him for you? Thank you. No. Whatever happens to us, I want him to live a long life alone with his cowardice.
Inigo! Inigo, where are you? Inigo!
Fezzik!
Oh, there you are, Inigo. I got lost and I found the king's stables and there were these 4 horses and I thought, there's 4 of us if we ever find a lady. Oh, hello, lady. So, grab them.
Fezzik, you did something right.
Don't worry, I won't let it go to my head.
You know, it's hard. After having been in the revenge business for so long, I don't know what to do with the rest of my life. Have you ever considered piracy? You'd make a wonderful Dread Pirate Roberts.
And as Buttercup and Wesley rode off into the sunset, a wave of love swept over them. And as they reached for each other,
What?
no, it's kissy. You don't want to hear that.
I don't mind so much.
Alright. Since the mention of the kiss, there have been 5 that were rated the most pure, the most passionate. This one left them all behind. The end. Alright. Tell my story, okay? I have everything. Yeah. Go on, kiddo.
Grandma,
Yeah.
do you think maybe you could come over and read to me again tomorrow?
As you wish.
Tell me to breathe easy for a while. You've been our friend, our role model, our director. Your come to grace moments, although they would frighten us, would be exactly what we need. And you've become an inspiration for each and every one of us. You're truly everything a theater teacher should be and more. We look forward to your class every day. Thank you for lifting us up, for creating a safe haven for us. We owe this to you. Thank you. And now to our seniors.
Oh.
I'm fine. Starting with Peyton Lloyd.
Oh God, hi.
This is Peyton's first year in the Eagle Pride Players, and he surely left a legacy. Peyton was our John Proctor in the fall.
Yeah.
And from that has started a lot of the theater memes with T-posing for dominance.
Kill me!
And yelling, kill me, whenever appropriate.
Kill me!
All right. Peyton, this winter, brought a piece to state, placing 5th in his humorous ensemble. He's become so kind. And has never lost a sense of humor. We won't ever forget your drumming in the wings.
Yeah.
Or in the class.
Yeah.
Or on stage.
Yeah.
Or anywhere.
Yeah.
You've left a legacy that not many people will get to say that they've left. You've been our social man, our Snapchat artist,
Yeah.
our drummer boy.
Oh my God.
You've reminded us all the time that we must do theater, to find who we are, to discover what we could become. I hope this class provided that for you. We're going to miss you. Thank you. Alrighty, so one down. Two to go. Now our resident groom. Bailey Arns. I'm fun. Oh goodness. Alright, this year you've grown so much with us. This is also Bailey's first year in the Eagle Pride Players. Acting class, Bailey has participated in 2 musicals here at the school. Where she got to play Vivian, and Footloose, where she played Vi. Bailey, you have some of the quickest wit and improv that we've ever seen. From your cheap furniture to your many lines that you've brought to our shows. Bailey was our Elizabeth Proctor this year. And we'll never forget her constant jokes in the wings, her repetitive vines that never fail to at least make her laugh. Really, Bailey, you've worked so hard this year, going above and beyond in literally anything we've asked of you. You've taught us to act without expectation. And there's no way we'll be able to forget your blasting musicals in the dressing room, your laugh and ability to make every other person here laugh. We love you, we'll miss you, and we're proud of you. Thank you. All right, and last but not least, Daniel Furman. No! People you'll ever meet. He'll never say that he did well, no matter how many times we tell him. All right. He's not only insanely talented, but is one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. Daniel only has begun in the EPP this year, and has participated in 3 musicals here at Capitol. Legally Blonde, where he basically played himself as Emmett. Footloose, where we have the honor of seeing him as Reverend Shaw Moore. Good husband. And finally, Mamma Mia, where he got to play Sam. Throughout this year, Daniel has had the opportunity to play Danforth in The Crucible. He also took 2 pieces to theater state competition this year, where we got to see him as an angry Scotsman that we will never forget. This year, Daniel has been a father and more of a grandfather to all of us in this class. The old soul has never failed to cheer us up. We'll never forget his cheery tunes, his free hugs, his amazing presence that has truly left a mark on all of us. Daniel, we are so proud of you, of your talent, of everything you stand for. You will be missed. You really bring a meaning to theater is life, and obviously there's life in theater. You'll be missed by all of us, and we can't wait to see where you're going. So thank you.